So I've got this little greenhouse here. I bought it at Lowe's on clearance a couple of years back, 2 or 3 years ago actually, and it's 6 foot by 8 foot, and it's like a big tent. It's got really good pole, nice metal pole frame that you set up, and then the plastic, covering that goes over it. And it's got a door in each end and windows that zip and roll up, and it's a real nice little greenhouse. And it's today's February 22nd. It's been just unbelievably warm for February here lately, the last few days. It was in the 70s yesterday. Now today's a little cooler. It's like in mid-50s today. Still awesome for February, but it's stuff's actually starting to green up a little bit. And I seen a robin the other day, and that's just unbelievable for northwest Missouri. So anyway, it's got me starting to think about my garden, and so it's nice enough out today, and the wind's not blowing very hard, so I'm going to put my little greenhouse up. And what I do with it is, I've got another video that you can go back and watch if you want to. It's about where I talk about my square foot garden, and it's what I did with it was I built it up on legs. It's the square foot garden was, I can't, it's a book that I read. It was called The Square Foot Gardener, and it talked about this method of gardening in a raised bed, but they was talking about a raised bed where you put the lumber on the ground and you garden in the ground, but you have it raised up 6-8 inches, with a frame. But I actually put mine up on stilts and made a tabletop garden, and I used the square foot garden method in the soil mixture that they recommend, and just it works awesome. But in addition to it, that makes it even better yet, is I set my greenhouse tent up over the top of my raised bed, and then I can actually plant in my square foot garden way early. And last year I planted a bunch of radishes, and last year I was eating radishes before anybody else was even planting them around here. So you just starting to think about planting gardening, I had them up and was picking them and heating them. So pretty cool. But anyway, I'm putting my little greenhouse up. I'm not going to go through a step by step. It's just instructions. You put the pipes all together, and then you put the tarp over the top of it, the covering, and so it's not a how to set one up. It's just what I'm doing today. I'll show you a picture here in a minute when I get done. Well, a minute for you, second for you. Yeah. Probably be an hour or two for me. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when I get it set up. Well, there it is. It's up, and set it right up over my little raised beds. I'm gonna look in the window there. I don't know if you can see them through there or not. Not sure how that picked up through the screen, but it's got 2 windows on each side, and it's got the whole end. There's a big door in each end that zips, and you can roll it up, and then it's got little Velcro things at the top there that you can roll them up and tie them, but like a tent window. And I like it. Works really good. And I'm going to go ahead and plant some garden up. I don't care if it is February. What's the worst that could happen? I have to replant it if it comes a hard freeze. I'm going to go ahead and plant some garden, and I'll check back with you in a few days, let you know how it's coming. Thanks for watching.